Hello, it's Jeannie, and I am so glad to see you here today. I am on the road with my husband just to have a little bit of time away. We are at a rest stop here in beautiful Virginia, and I am just excited to be with you today and just to share a couple of observations I've had related to this whole trip. We've spent the last week, both my husband and I, working on plans and just making sure everything was done to be able to get out on time and to take care of all the business, have ourselves packed up and all of that stuff. And you know what? That's not what happened. Our plans were not the plans that ended up happening. There were some issues with his work, there were issues at my work, and there was just a lot going on all week long. We ended up having situations where both of us were called in, and it just wasn't going smoothly. So we really had a choice as we were going to be going on this journey. We could have been looking at it as negative and just painful and not being in a good situation where, you know, you just kind of got grumpy and started the whole trip out with just an attitude that said, you know what, I don't know that this is going to be worth it. It's a lot of effort. But you know what I know is that everything that we do is based on how we think of it and how we see it. And so both Dave and I chose to change our perspective so that it looked more like, okay, so this is what's happening and we're going to go with the flow. And you know what? It's just part of life's adventure and life's journey. We all know that on life's journey there are times when that the winds that rock our lives, you know, those things like having to go in and go into work when you didn't plan on it and not getting the things done that you needed to do, that God's still in those things, and He knows those things, and He cares about those things. And we always like to try, or at least I like to try and plan my time based on what I think is best and how it's going to work best and what's going to go on. And it doesn't always happen that way. And that's how life is in general. And I think based on experience and stuff that a lot of people have that situation, and that sometimes we get derailed or we get knocked out of the position that we think we're going to be in, and we see it as negative. And you know what? I don't see it as negative. Hey Heidi, it's good to see you. And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of perspective there to say that, you know what, it is all about how we perceive things, and on life's journey there are going to be rough times, but you know what, it's all in how you pursue it and how you handle that perspective. So if you're thinking negative and you're saying negative, that's where it's going to go. And if not, if you're looking at the positive, then I can guarantee you that your wind and the wind that you need in your sails is going to pick you up and just give you a different perspective. So I just want to encourage you as you're going through life just to take some time, and when you get frustrated, when life's hard, when it's not going the way that you wanted it to, that you just take some time, get with God, just ask Him to help you see the truth of everything and to help you balance things and to keep things in perspective, because He loves you. And even though our plans are the best ones that we think, sometimes His are usually better. So I just want to bless you guys. Hope you have a great day, and we will talk to you next week. Talk to you soon.